Assalamu alaikum. Myself Ehkam Ansari. Student, I am back again with yet another video lecture of information technology. In this particular video lecture, we will learn a new topic in impressive web design, that is decision making statement. What is mean by decision making? We have to reach, or we have to do some certain thing, or we have to take certain decision on certain situation. Okay, so in the same way, if we are going to do programming, or while we are doing some programming for a particular task, we get a situation where we have to take certain decision. Means we have to do either this one or this one. Means we have two choices, we have three choices, we have four choices. So on the basis of our choices, we have to move our coding, or we have to write our coding accordingly. So at that particular time, when we have to decide something, on the basis of our decision, that code will be run. For example, if we have two, day and night, a day is divided into day and night, where day times are called as a am. Okay, if we are in a day, so that our timer will be, or our date time will be in am. At the same time, if we are in at evening or at night, our timer or our date time will show as a pm. So now we have two choices: either we have to display our timer am or pm. So now this is on the basis of the day and night. So there is a two choices: either you can display am or you can display pm, but on the basis of our date and time, we can display. In the same way, while we are going to code, okay, while we are going to code, or while we are going to write a programming or anything, we got some situation where we have to take some decision. Okay, and on the basis of their decision, we have to perform certain next coding. Okay, so in JavaScript, not only in JavaScript, all programming language have that type of decision making statement. Okay, and that decision making statement is called as if statement. Means if this thing will happen, then we will do this thing. If this thing will happen, then we will do this thing. Means on the basis of certain condition, we have to follow the next step or the next coding. Okay, for example, if I say, if your age is, let have one more example. For example, you are going to cast vote for your upcoming Lok Sabha election, you can say, or for any election. Now you have to cast vote. Okay, so now if you see, there is a criteria in Indian rule that if your age is less than 18 years, you are not allowed to vote. Okay, or you are not eligible actually. Okay, so here we are going to check we have to take the decision on the basis of age. Means if the person's age is less than 18 years, he or she cannot vote, or she is not eligible for vote. Okay, in the same way, if I took another example, like as per the Indian rule, if a man age is less than 21 years, he is not eligible for marriage. Okay, in the same way, means now the age is criteria. On the basis of age, we have to take two decisions. If the age is more than 18 years, the code will run accordingly, and if the age is less than 18 years, the code will run accordingly. Means now you will get two choices on the basis. Means we have to decide on the basis of age, then we will take two decisions. If the age is more than 21, he is eligible for marriage, and if the age is less than 21, he is not eligible. Okay, so now we have to take two decisions, and on the basis of our output, we can move either one or two. So if statement work like the same. Mean if statement is a decision making statement in which we will get one result. The result will be either true and the result will be false. So let's have a look on how the syntax given in JavaScript for decision making, that is for if statement. Okay, So now see, the if statement is also called as a conditional statement, means where we have to check a condition. Like I just given an example that, for example, your age, I have just given your age is your criteria, means if your age is more than 18 years, you are allowed to vote. Okay, so age is a criteria. Now you will get two things, whether your age may be 18 year or less than 18 year. Yes, your age may be 18 year or less than 18 year. So on the basis of the condition, if the condition is true, we will execute some code, and if condition is false, we will execute some code. So just read out the definition. I have just written a meaning actually, so you can write any meaning. The thing is that you have to understood. Okay, so an if statement, I'm just reading this one. An if statement is conditional statement in programming language. Okay, I have written in programming language, but you have to understood as all programming language. Okay, means I think all programming languages support if condition. Okay, if statement, that is a conditional statement in which we will check, we will verify certain condition, and on the basis of the result, whether condition is true or false, we move our code. Okay, so if the condition return the true, if the condition return the true, when it will return true, when the condition is satisfied. For example, let's have one more example. I want to check a number. I want to check a number whether number is positive or negative. Okay, so now we have two things. One is positive, one is negative. So we have to check if number is greater than 0. If number is greater than 0, number is positive. Means on the basis of this if condition will check certain condition, and if the condition is true, it will execute some next code, and if the condition is false, it can execute some another code. It's only depends on the programmer how he is going to write. But the thing is that if condition is used for checking, for verifying a condition, where you have to take two decisions. Okay, student, why I am focusing, why I am going so deep, I have given 3 to 4 example only on if, because it is supported, it is very famous, and it is very important in all the programming language, irrespective of JavaScript, C, C++, C#, all Python. You can, so whatever language you will learn, you will get if statement there. Okay, now see the syntax. Syntax in JavaScript, we are learning JavaScript, so I just want to show the syntax in JavaScript. So first we have to write if. Okay, you have to write first if in a small letter. Okay, then you have to write a circle bracket. Okay, then inside that circle bracket you have to write the condition which you are going to check. Okay, this is the decision actually. Condition means here is a decision making statement you have to write. You have to write a condition, or you have to write a decision making statement. So the result of this condition or this statement or this decision, the result of this decision will affect the next line of code. Okay, so first you have to write if, then you have to write circle bracket. Inside that circle bracket you have to write the condition, decision. So if the decision is true, if the condition is true, so after just below that you have a curly bracket. Okay, you have a curly braces. So inside that, if condition is true, student, just try to understand, when the condition is true, when condition is satisfied, then only the cursor, or you can move inside that bracket. That is a opening bracket and that is a closing bracket. Okay, opening curly bracket, this is the syntax. When you are going to use if, you have to write if, then you have to write circle bracket. Inside that you will write condition, decision statement. Then if condition is true, then you have to write opening curly, closing curly bracket. So this is compulsory, means if you have to write, then bracket, and inside that you have to add certain condition, then opening curly brackets and closing curly brackets. So inside that, if condition is true, then this line of code will be executed. Means your cursor, your pointer will come inside that block, that is opening and closing block, when the condition is true. If condition is false, it will never enter in this block of code. Okay, if condition is false or if condition is not satisfied, your cursor, your execution of code will not enter inside that block of code. It will directly exit, means it will not go inside that, it will directly come out of from if condition. Okay, now most of the time we use if and else, but we will see else. What is else? That is a false condition. If condition is false, so it will directly move to false. But most of the time we use only if condition, we don't write else condition. Okay, so I think now you got the clear idea what is if, why we use if condition. So if you are not getting anything, student, once I start the practical, when I start the programming, you will get all of these things. Okay, because it is very important, it is very easy. The thing is that you have to understand what I am trying to do. Means we have to write a decision, then on the basis of decision your next code will be executed. So let's have a example of if condition in programming language. Okay, so I am going to open my notepad. Just I am going back to my notepad. This is my notepad where I am going to write coding. Okay, I have to write code inside the HTML page. Okay, that's why I have written doc type HTML, because I have to write in HTML5. Then I will write HTML and closing HTML. Inside that I will add some other important tag like head tag, closing head tag. Then inside that I will write title tag. It's up to you whether you want to add title tag or not. It will display on your title bar. Okay, so this is title tag. Inside that I am going to write for example if statement. Okay, now I am going to add body tag and closing body tag. Okay, let me change the background color of your page by using bg color attribute. So bg color equal to, I am going to write orange. Okay, so I have just added a simple and basic HTML tag. Let me save it. So I am going to save on my desktop. You can assign any name. For example, I am going to write if statement okay dot html. If statement dot html I have written. Okay, let me show the output. We have just added a simple HTML tags and we have created a simple HTML page. So our page is, if, let me check where is saved, let me search. Okay, this is my page, if statement. Okay, so when you open you will get nothing, but on top you will get if statement. This line or this text is coming because we have added inside the title tag. We have added title tag, and inside title tag we have added this text, that is a if statement. Okay, now we have a blank page. Now we are going to write JavaScript code. So how we can add JavaScript code? We know we have to write inside the body tag, or we have an option we can add inside the head tag too, but I am going to write inside the body tag. So how we can add? By using script tag we can add scripting language. So this is opening and this is closing script tag, and inside opening tag I will use one attribute called language equals to, I will write JavaScript because I am going to use scripting language called JavaScript. Now whatever I will write between these opening and closing script tag, it will considered as a JavaScript code. So first I will declare a variable, for example where a equals to, I am going to write 25, or instead of a I am going to write where age equal to 25. I have just declared a variable. See what is mean by this line. I have declared a variable which name is age. The name of variable is age and the value is 25. And what is a where? Where is a keyword which is used to declare a variable, and this semicolon is optional, okay, because JavaScript supports semicolon. Even you can add, or it's up to you, it's an optional, okay. So at the end of the every statement you can put semicolon, okay. Now I am going to check whether if the age of person is less than 21, I have to show some message, okay. So I have to check. So how we can check? We have to use if condition, okay. So just go back to your coding and see what is the syntax of this if condition. So I'm just going to write inside comment section. This is comment student. It's a multi-line comment, okay. So first I will write if, then inside that I will write some condition, okay. I will write some condition, and if, then I will write opening and closing bracket. Yes, if this condition is true, okay. Okay, if this condition is true, okay. This condition means what? I have to write inside that certain condition. If this condition is true, then I will say, I will display a message, okay. I will display a message, okay, you are eligible for marriage. Okay, eligible for marriage. Okay, so this is certain algorithm I have written. Means this thing we have to perform. This thing we have to perform by using our coding. So first I will write if. So after this comment I am going to write if. You should have understood what I have done over here. This is nothing but I have written a comment, okay. Inside that comment I am just trying to explain, okay. This line of code will not execute because I have written this forward slash, and I have told you how we can add comment in JavaScript, okay. So comments mean not executable part, okay. This line of code I have written inside by using English language. It's not JavaScript language. So this line of code from this if to this one, it will considered as a comment, so it will not read, okay. After where age, it will directly move to over here, okay. So first I have to write if, then inside circle bracket I have to write some condition. Which condition I have to write? I have to check whether the age is greater than 18 or not. So how I can put, if I have written age is greater than 21, okay. This is my condition. What is age? Age is a variable in which I have stored some value, okay. Age is a variable in which I have stored some value. That value I have to check. So if age is greater than 21, after that we have to write this opening and closing bracket, and after that I have to write some line of code. Means I have to write some message, okay. So I will write document dot write. Inside that I will pass some message, okay. Which message I will write? Okay, you are eligible for marriage. Okay, so at the end I will put semicolon. Now this is my JavaScript code. Okay student, this is my JavaScript code, but this is comment. This line of code will not execute. I have written this line just to explain you. Okay, so what will happen when you run your program? So first line, it will come over here and it will declare a variable which name is age, and inside that it will store some value which is 25. After that it will directly come to here because this part will not execute. Okay, this part will not execute, it will directly come. Now here you have written some certain condition, means if inside that you have written a condition, if age is, what is the age? 25. So it will put 25 over here. So 20, if 25 is greater than 21, condition is true or false student? Condition is true or false? 25 is greater than 21, condition is true. So if condition is true, then it will come inside that bracket, that block of code. This is called as a block of code. Okay, means between opening and closing curly bracket, what you can write, this is called as a block of code. You can add multiple line, not only one line, you can add multiple line. Okay, for example, I am going to write same line again and again. Now if condition is true, these two lines will execute. Okay, let me show the output. Obviously condition is true, yes or no, because age is 25, 25 is greater than 21, so you will get this message 2 times. So this is my coding, let me open it. Yes student, if you unable to see, let me zoom it. You are getting the same message twice. Okay, first it will end up here. Okay, you are eligible for marriage, then you are getting same message again because you have used 2 times. Okay, you have used 2 times. Okay, so not required 2 times. I just want to explain you that block of code means not only one single line, you can add multiple line, and these line will execute if condition is true. If condition is false, for example, your age is 20, age is 20 now 20 is greater than 21, condition is true or false. What will happen? First your code will load on browser, then it will declare a variable which name is age and it will assign value as 20. Okay, after that it will come and it will put inside that if condition, the age will be 20. Okay, now it will check whether 20 is greater than 21. Okay, condition is true or false? Condition is false. If condition is false, it will never enter inside that block. It will never enter inside that block, so you will not get any output because you have written code for true statement. You have written code for true decision. Means if your condition will satisfy, then this line of code will execute. But if your condition will not satisfy, then you have written nothing. So nothing will display. Okay. Let me open it again. So you are getting nothing. Why? Because your condition is false. Okay student, getting or not? Let me change it again. If I put age equal to 200, the person is very lucky and he is now 200 years old. Okay, now it will put 200 over here, and 200 is greater than 21, condition is true. Yes, again you will get these 2 line of code on your output. Okay, let me refresh it. Getting? Again you got the same output. When condition is true, then that line of code will be executed. Okay student, now same program we are going to do some interesting way. Like instead of fixing the value of age. Now I am going to accept by using prompt. Here I am directly declaring and assigning at the same time. Now I am going to accepting value from user. Okay, I am going to accept value from user means I am going to accept age from user, and if age is more than 21 year, I will display this message. Okay, so I am just going to remove this line of code. Now I am going to remove this one with, I think you understood why I have written. Okay, now here I am directly assigning value to our age. Now I will not assign, instead of assign I will take prompt. Okay, inside that I will pass a message. Let me write please enter your age. Okay, and what will happen, I think you have done in number of the time. What is mean by that line? This line of code will generate a prompt box. Inside that prompt box you can insert any value. That value will store inside that variable, which means age. So inside age you will get value from user, which is entered by the prompt box. After that we are doing the same thing, means we are going to check the age entered by the user with 21. Okay, now I am going, you should understood what I have done. The code is same. The only initially I have declared a variable. Initially what I have done, I have declared where age equal to 25 I have written. Yes or no? Now this 25 I am not going to write hard code. Okay, because it's a hard code value. It's a age is fixed over here. Okay, now I am going to write, I am going to take this value from user. So how I will get, I have written prompt. Okay, so by using prompt you will get a prompt box and user can enter a value inside that box. So that value will store inside variable age. So same thing I am doing here. I am just fixed, or I am writing constant value 25. Okay, but here I am going to take value from user on runtime. Okay, so let me save it, flip back to your code. I think I have closed. Let me open it again. Now you are getting a message. What it is saying, please enter your age. Okay, this is called a prompt box. Please enter your age. Here in this box I can enter any age. For example, if I enter 12, so this 12 will be assigned to my variable age. Okay, yes or no? Because by using this line you are getting a prompt box and you have entered 12, so this 12 will be assigned to age. Now age here means 12 is greater than 21. It will check in condition 12 because we have added age as a 12. So 12 is greater than 21. Condition is true or false? Condition is false, because 12 is not greater than 21. So if condition is false, this line of code will not execute. When it will execute? If the condition is true, if condition is satisfied. Okay, so you will get result as a false and you will get nothing. Okay, only blank page because you have not written false code. When I click OK, you will get nothing. Okay, because your condition is false. In the same way, if I refresh again it is saying enter your age. This time I am going to write my age is 26. Okay, now this 26 will, when you click on OK, this 26 will be assigned to variable age. Yes or no? Like initially it was assigned as a 12. Again it will check 26 is greater than 21. Condition is true or false? 26 is greater than 21. Condition is true. When condition is true, it will enter inside that bracket, that opening bracket. It will insert when the condition is true only. So it will insert and enter, sorry, it will enter inside that block, and it will see there's written something, and it will execute. So it will say document.write means it is used to open display something. What you want to display? You want to display okay, you are eligible for marriage. Okay, let me save it. It already in save mode. So when you click on OK, that 26 will be assigned and it will be checked, and you will get message. So now you are getting message. Yes or no? You are getting OK, you are eligible for marriage. Okay, student. So in your board examination, there might be a question like, many times this question has been asked in your board examination as well as in your standard 11 examination, except date of birth or age from user. Okay, except age from user, and check whether he can vote or not. Okay, whether he can vote, he can cast vote or not. Now you have to accept age by using this line. Okay, by using this line you can accept age, and you can check by using if condition. You can put age over here, and you can check with the year 21. So if the age means what? The value of age, and the value will come by using prompt. So you can check age if age is greater than 21, or you can put if age is, or you want to write a code like this: if age is less than 21. Okay, if age is less than 21, you can assign sorry. You can write some message. Sorry, you are not eligible. Okay, now again I am checking. Now when the condition will true, if age is less than 21. Okay, if age is less than 21, then condition will true. Yes or no? Save it, refresh. You will get, please enter your age. I have entered my age as a 12. Okay, so I have entered 12. Now this 12 will assign to variable age. Yes or no? And now 12 is less than 21. 12 is less than, condition is true. Yes or no? Yes. Now it will move inside that bracket or that block of code, and it will say that sorry, you are not eligible for marriage because your age is less than 21. Okay, save it. I have entered. Now you will get sorry, you are not eligible for marriage. But if I enter value for example 26, so that 26 will go inside variable age, and it will check 26 is less than 21. Condition is true or false? Student, tell me. 26 is less than, what is mean by that bracket? Okay, 26 is less than 21. Tell me what is the result of this expression? 26 is less than 21. Condition is true or false? Condition is false. Why I have written 26? Because when user enter 26, it will assign to variable age, and I have written same age over here. So this will consider as a 26 because the value of age is 26. So it will check with the value. Okay, getting? That's why you are getting. Now for false condition means if the condition is false, 26 will assign to age variable, and 26 is less than 21 means condition is false. 26 is not less than, that means condition is false. If condition is false, it will not enter inside that block of code. Okay, so you will get nothing on your browser. Okay, you have entered 26. When you click OK, you will get nothing. But if you enter value less than 21, for example 20, you will get output, sorry, you are not eligible for marriage. Okay, now means you can put any condition, it's up to you, it's up to programmer, you can put any condition. But the thing is that if condition is used to decide something, means it will check a condition. On the basis of condition, if it is a true, it will run, or it will enter inside the true section. Okay, this section is called as a true section. Okay, this section is called as a true, means if the condition is true, then it will come inside that, otherwise it will not enter inside that. Okay, if condition is false, it will not enter inside that. In next lecture I will show how we can write false statement, or how we can write code for else statement. Okay, where if and else both are used simultaneously. Okay, so don't worry, I hope you could understand what we have learned, what we have discussed in this particular lecture. I think I have explained in very detail, but if even you have any query, any question related to this topic or if condition, please feel free to post your question. Student, why I am focusing more? Because this is very important, and every language you will find if statement. Okay, that's for today. Thank you for watching, thanks for listening. Inshallah we will meet soon in next video lecture. Okay, thank you. Allah Hafiz.